At Healthcare Partners Medical Group, our mission is to provide the highest quality of healthcare to each and every patient. With 5 locations in Pahrump, we are local doctors you know and trust. We want to thank you for choosing us. Quality care starts here.
News 46 is brought to you by Healthcare Partners. News is brought to you in part by One Nevada Credit Union, where right now you can refinance your auto loan with rates as low as 2.98% and no payments for 90 days for qualified members. Call us today for details. 775-751-9880. News 46 is also brought to you by the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino, located at the intersection of Route 372 and Highway 160. You can call the Pahrump Nugget at 775-751-6500, or you can visit their website at www.parumpnugget.com. News is also brought to you by Hope Counseling Services, where we specialize in behavioral health, inspiring hope for a brighter tomorrow. Call 775-727-0101 for more information.
Tonight on News 46, it's open. Blag Road is finally open.
The booking photo of the hit-and-run driver is released.
And a walk of hope for suicide awareness. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Zach Fuentes and Monique Mitchell. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell. News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
And good Friday evening, everyone. It's September 21st, 2012. I'm Zach Fuentes.
And I'm Monique Mitchell for News 46.
Time coming, almost 2 years if you can believe that, and finally a large portion of the damaged part of Blag Road has been opened up for traffic.
Well, I have to tell you something. It's hard to keep your opinion out of this news story. I have to say, I'm so excited. The road is open. Blag Road is open. I can't even believe it. I'm so excited about this. I drove by it this morning and amazed, without any fanfare or anything, the road is open from Basin all the way a little past Irene so that Stage Stop can get some business there. The homeowners here, the businesses are so relieved. I spoke to Commissioner Butch Boraski this morning, who told me that the rest of the road is set to be completed next week. We're hoping that it's going to be all done. The lift stations appear to be repaired here. It was December of 2010 when we had that big rain here, and News 46 went to go investigate and found a bunch of sinkholes on this roadway. I can't tell you the sense of community from the drivers going past here, saying how excited they are that the road is open and we all did it and we came together. And the homeowners don't have to take any more bypasses. There's no more problems with getting to their house with rescue services. And once again, Wolfenstein Construction and all their subcontractors have came together and been able to open Blag Road. This is an exciting moment for everyone. This is Deanna O'Donnell on Blag for News 46. Yes!
Nye County Sheriff's deputies have released a booking photo of Terrence McCloskey, who is suspected of hitting a woman while she walked with her daughter on Mance Road Wednesday night.
The female victim, 51-year-old Teresa Witt, was airlifted to UMC Trauma Center after being taken by ambulance to Desert View Hospital. Her condition is unknown at this time. McCluskey is said to have been intoxicated when he struck Witt from behind. McCluskey was arrested at his home on Casey Street after an anonymous caller told the Nye County Sheriff's Office that he had heard that a man by the nickname of Gator committed the offense. Witt's daughter told police that a white dually truck had struck her mom and fled the scene. When police made contact with McCluskey, his truck was parked inside the garage of his residence. The truck reportedly had damage to both passenger side headlight as well as the passenger side mirror. Deputies also noticed that his speech was slurred slurred and that he smelled of an unknown alcoholic beverage. McCluskey allegedly told police that he had driven a friend home and he was returning to his residence when he struck a woman from behind on Mans Road. Terrence McCluskey was placed under arrest for DUI, failure to report an accident, and failure to render aid, and transported to the Nye County Sheriff's Office Detention Center.
Charges have been upheld for the 22-year-old woman who is in custody after police say she allegedly stabbed her boyfriend in the back with a knife Tuesday evening.
Michelle Ross was arrested for attempted murder and domestic battery with a deadly weapon by the Nye County Sheriff's Department. The incident occurred at an apartment located on Star Road. Ross and her boyfriend, 23-year-old Michael Hanel, reportedly have been dating for more than a year and have a child together. Ross's bail has been set at $15,000. Michael Hanel has apparently also been arrested several times for domestic violence-related offenses, one being assault with a deadly weapon and aiming a firearm at another, battery by strangulation, and unlawful use of an emergency number, another domestic battery, criminal contempt, burglary, petty larceny, battery with domestic violence, interception, and interruption. Michelle Ross was also arrested previously and has spent 7 days in the drug court program. Hanel was also arrested after being treated for non-life-threatening injuries resulting from that stab wound on a warrant for battery on a police officer. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
As we head into our first break, here's Jeff Simmons from the Pahrump Nugget giving you all the latest at the Nugget, Lakeside, and Goldtown.
Hi, I'm Jeff Simmons, the bingo director here at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino. We'll start off with our stage bar Friday and Saturday night. We got the 360 band. That's from 7 p.m. till midnight. Come on down, enjoy some great music, have a couple drinks. And every Monday now, we've got football is back. We have Monday Night Football. That's at the Lakeside, Monday night. I think the doors open at 5 or 4. Doors open at 4, and that's at Lakeside and the Nugget. Come on down. They got a lot of gifts to give away, a lot of drawings, and all kinds of stuff. And then for bingo, I do have a lot of stuff going on for bingo coming up. As you know, Goldtown and the Nugget, we're going to be linking the game 1. This is probably going to be starting October 1st. It's going to be the bullseye and 4 corners, or small diamond and 4 corners. We call it the bullseye. We're going to link those games together with the Nugget and Goldtown, and the payout will be a little bit higher. Where normally it's a $100 consolation, it's going to be a $150 consolation. And then also we got the 24-hour bingo coming up. That's going to be October 6th, Saturday morning, starting at 9 a.m. till Sunday morning at 7 a.m. And then also we got the Harvest Festivals coming up, so we're going to be shutting down. They'll be shutting down 160, I think, from 8 a.m. to noon. So I'm going to have a 9 a.m. session on Saturday morning when they have the parade, and it's going to be no split pots. So that's September 29th, Saturday, and come on down, and we're going to have a lot of fun with that.
Join us at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino with the #1 gaming experience and entertainment. The Pahrump Nugget has the #1 dining experience at Stockman Steakhouse, Golden Harvest Cafe, and the Gold Miners Buffet. Come get your game on at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Children's Dentistry of Pahrump, specializing in sedation dentistry, now accepting adult patients. Call now for free IV sedation with dental implant, 751-2184.
The U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development today awarded Nevada $530,385 in grants to help public and assisted housing residents connect with local services to obtain education and training to find jobs. The funding allows these local grantees to retain or hire 1,500 service coordinators to work directly with HUD-assisted families to connect them to the supportive services that meet their individual needs to become gainfully employed.
Meanwhile, new unemployment rates have been released. Statewide, Nevada is at 12.1%. The United States is at 8.1%.
Dr. Yu of Southwest Medical Associates has some tips on staying or becoming healthier.
Well, I love to stay outdoors and walk in nature. So I'm actually a nature champion, and I like to promote people, kids, adults, all ages, to just walk out in nature because the greenery has been shown in some observational studies that it helps with decreasing anxiety, depression, it helps decrease blood pressure, helps work on those who are battling obesity. So in general, it works for everybody. And even for kids, it helps with decreasing attention deficit disorders. So I think it's an all-around great benefit. And so I like to encourage people to go outdoors, although make sure that they wear their proper sunscreen and drink enough fluids to avoid dehydration. But otherwise, being outdoors is a great activity for overall health.
Do you find that in the technological age that people are staying indoors more and more?
Absolutely. These days, they find that there's TVs in bedrooms of all age people, and kids and adults are just sitting on the couch watching a lot of TV, watching a lot of the video games, playing video games indoors, and so we call that couch time or screen time, and we think that people are doing too much of that at home and not getting outdoors enough.
This event, like where we're at right now, which is at Ian Deutsch Memorial Park and Walk with the Doc event, Southwest Medical is kind of encouraging events like this. How do you get your family, say you have teenagers, outdoors?
Well, I think it has to be a family event. It has to be something that is encouraged from when kids are little and that it becomes part of the family routine. And I think that it's a great way for adults and young kids and teenagers to spend quality time together. There's lots of parks in our neighborhood here. In fact, we partner with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife to get a list of great parks that people can go to in this neighborhood and in the Vegas community. So there's lots of things that people can do together.
All right, folks, keep it here because we'll have more news for you after this break.